Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have Christmas DIYs to share with you, ornaments, decor, all of that. I hope you will enjoy. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up, let me know, and let's get started.
For the first one, I'm taking a Halloween sign. I sanded the glitter off this one and then gave the whole thing a good coat with some white chalk paint. I'll have everything that I'm using linked below in case you're trying to find it. So once this was dry, I came back with a pencil to kind of get an idea what I wanted this to say. I want to put it out by the front door where we have kind of like a candy theme going on. So I'm thinking something along the lines of North Pole Sweets Shop or Candy Shop, something like that. Let me know what you think this sign should say, because there's probably a lot of different ideas what we could write on here, and maybe it will give other people some inspiration for what they would like to write on their Christmas sign or on their like candy themed sign. You could totally do this with stencils, but I didn't have stencils in the size and font that I wanted, so I'm just going to kind of eyeball it and print on here with a pencil myself. That is why I do recommend using a pencil, going on here really lightly first so that you can erase, or you can kind of draw over it larger if you need to make changes. And then I used a combination of red glitter paint from Dollar Tree and my black Sharpie oil paint marker, which did a great job writing on here as well. I did 2 lollipops up in the center, and since I thought that white candy wasn't going to show up on a white background, I didn't do a red and white peppermint. I decided to instead do like a green and red candy, and I used a green Sharpie marker to create like part of the swirls. You could do this with glitter paint, markers, sequins, whatever you want, just have fun with it. I did little red sticker gems for the lollipop sticks and all the way around the sign, which I would actually recommend doing this part first instead of last, just so you have a better idea of the space that you have to work with, and doing the outside frame of your sign with your gemstone stickers first, and then coming back and decorating the sign how you want it. I added on a couple little gingerbread stickers on here. I think these are so cute. They definitely work perfectly with the sweets theme. I also wrapped the pole on the sign with some Christmas ribbon from Dollar Tree. You can obviously use like one of their glitter ribbons or a solid color one. I had this striped one and I felt like it fit with the candy cane theme pretty well, and I'm just putting this out by the front door with our candy cane and peppermint themed Christmas tree. Let me know what you think, or if you have any suggestions to make it cuter. I would love to know your thoughts. The next one is super cute now. It's really easy to do, and I actually showed you guys this in my Dollar Tree gift baskets video, and a bunch of you guys wanted to see it, so I'm finally getting this up now. So I hope that you will enjoy. All I did to do this was I started with a box from Dollar Tree that contains 4 packages with 4 white donuts in each package, so you can make 4 little snowmen. I just quickly drew a hat onto some black construction paper. Honestly, it doesn't have to be perfect. I also took some red and white baker's twine from Dollar Tree, and I tied like a little scarf here in between the donuts. You could also use some ribbon for this, some yarn, twine, whatever you want to use. A couple dots of hot glue will keep your hat in place, and then just a black and orange Sharpie marker to complete the snowman's eyes, nose, mouth, and a few buttons down the front. I added these into a couple of the gift baskets that I did in that Dollar Tree gift baskets video, and I will link that video up top and down below for you. The next one is super easy, and all I did was take this gold frame from Dollar Tree that I had laying around already. I decided to paint the center part of the frame white, and I just left the edges of it gold. And then I just hung this little deer ornament in the center. I honestly had a couple of these laying around, didn't know what to do with them. Let me know what you think. I wasn't sure if it looks kind of weird, but I think it looks kind of cool in the window like this. Mike really liked the way that looks, and then I brought it over to my mom's house because she's got the very country and rustic decor over there. If you saw the video where we decorated her house, I can leave a link for that one as well. But she ended up hanging it on the wall by the tree, and I think it looks pretty cool there. So moving on, for the next piece, I'm filling one of the Dollar Tree's large round ornament balls with just a little bit of the faux snow and sticking a piece of red berries down inside. Then I just took a little bit of ribbon. I wanted to make a bow on here, and I thought it would be appropriate. I don't know. I thought this little red truck ribbon was really fun and cute. Dollar Tree has this one, so I just tied a bow at the top and left some ribbon hanging hanging down. If you guys want some better bow ideas for your Christmas decorating, check out Olivia from Olivia's Romantic Home. She does such easy, beautiful bows and DIYs. Oh my goodness, she's like the queen of bows, and I love her channel. Next, I took a smaller plastic ornament and filled it with the Dollar Tree faux snow, and for this one I cut these silver glitter branches off of a flocked floral pick from Dollar Tree, and I just glued the pieces up at the top, but I still felt like it was missing something, so I added some red berries, also a couple little tiny pine cones, which I got a whole bag of these, and they are cinnamon scented in Dollar Tree a couple months ago, and I figured, why not add them on top? I think they just add to the cuteness. Okay, so now you guys have to tell me if this one is cute and creative or totally ridiculous, because sometimes I get weird ideas in my head and I try them out. So for this one, I stenciled a snowflake onto this snow globe, and if you guys saw the snow globe table decor piece that I made a few videos back, I could leave the link for that. A lot of you guys actually really liked that one, but I did tell you about my hot glue troubles with that one, and the video will be up top and down below. But anyway, I used the top from this one in order to actually complete that DIY because I totally messed up the first one. So I was left with this empty bowl part with no lid. So I was trying to get creative with it by gluing it onto a funnel that, again, I had left over from some other projects. I would recommend using something really strong for this, maybe like crazy glue or super glue, which is what I did. And then I just propped it up to let it dry. You're definitely going to want to let that sit for like 24 hours and really harden on there. I went back with a little hot glue around the edge. I don't know if it was necessary or not. I would also recommend painting your funnel first. I think that would make things a little bit easier, make it look a little bit better. I wasn't sure what color I wanted to do, so I already glued it, and then I did consider spray painting it gold or maybe painting it red. But then I decided to go with my black chalkboard paint. I thought we could decorate it really fun and festive with like greenery, bows, ornaments, whatever you like. So I started gluing some of these gold vase filler styrofoam balls around the outside and the top. I was making like a little pattern on here. I thought it looked really good. And I also thought that I had a lot more balls than I actually did. So count the balls before you start gluing them on if you want to create a design like this around the top of your bowl. I ended up having to take mine off because I just wasn't sure I was actually going to end up finding the other ones. I might have thrown the other ones away. I don't know what happened to them. So anyway, I ended up having to pull them off and glue the ribbon on here. Unfortunately, the ribbon looks a little bit funny now from the dried glue and styrofoam that was like left behind. So if you have any ideas for what we could do on top to make it look a little bit cuter, I would love to know your advice. And I am using it in the entryway that we've transformed into a little North Pole candy shop. I am using it as a bowl to hold some Christmas candy. For the next one now, I'm using a little bit of baker's twine to create a hanger, and I'm going to just make this little colorful ornament. I'm using some of these little puffy snowball things. I forgot, what are these things called? But just these little puffy balls. I used hot glue to glue them all together. You could do all large ones or all small ones. I decided to just use the pack that I had, which had an assortment. So I did larger ones, and then I just kind of filled in with smaller ones around it. And I think it looks pretty cute in my candy themed tree out in the front where you come in. For the next ornament, I wanted it to also work on that tree. This is another one that your kids could do as well. You could do with grandkids, you could do in a class setting, pretty easy. I am taking some of these Christmas cookie window clings from Dollar Tree, so you can get quite a few ornaments for $1. And I'm going to put these on a thicker paper, like a poster board or a foam board, whatever you want to use. I'm using the poster board just because it's a little easier to cut out. And you could put these on with glue or what I'm using here, double-sided tape. I just happen to have that, so that's what I grabbed, but use whatever you want. You could trace the circle and then cut it out, or you can just go ahead and attach it onto your poster board or whatever and then cut the entire shape out. I glued a little bit of baker's twine onto the back, also from Dollar Tree, and here they are in the Christmas tree. The next one is also pretty easy. You could make it as easy or complicated as you want, just depending how elaborate you want to get with it. And I thought the shiny wrappers would be really pretty in the Christmas tree, and we can make a little ornament that you could also give to your guests as they leave for them to take home, like a little take-home gift. So I am putting together like a little stack of them. Then I'm going to just take some ribbon and go around and create a way to kind of hold them all together. So what I did was I actually did like a little bit of hot glue on here down the side. You would be better off using a low temperature glue rather than a high heat one. I used like minimal glue, just enough to really keep my little wrapper of ribbon in place. And I did one with a red ribbon wrapper from Dollar Tree and one with some of the silver diamond mesh wrap. I think both ways turned out pretty. Let me know what you think. You could do any other color as well if you want to go with like green or twine or lace, or even like blue or gold, totally up to you. I mean, the wrapper already has green and silver, so I thought I wanted to kind of work off of that, and then I kind of wanted a bow in the top too. So I ended up coming back, cutting a little bit of ribbon, and I wasn't sure the best way to create some kind of loopy bow up here. So be creative, or again, maybe get some ideas from Olivia, because Olivia's bows are so amazing. I'll have her channel linked down below if you guys want to check it out. But I just kind of looped some ribbon on here, and it was pretty easy. I didn't go too crazy with it. I just used hot glue to kind of hold my little ribbon loops in place. So you can still make it look really good even if you're not great at making bows. But another alternative, you could actually just decorate it with these pre-made little bows from Dollar Tree. I decided on that little one with the silver diamond mesh wrap to also add a little bit of lace, just to kind of have like a rustic glam look on there, and I thought that that would be kind of cool. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know. If you are new here, I hope you will consider subscribing, joining my YouTube family. I would love to have you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I will see you guys all soon in the next one. Bye!